Shop Talk Live, where professional stylists, barbers, makeup artists, and nail techs give you the 411 on the good, the bad, and the ugly of everything you want to know about natural hair, hair weaving, makeup, nails, education, products, and more. Real talk. It's what you've been waiting for. Shop Talk Live. Good, bad, the ugly.
How it all began?
Well, I'm one of the co-founders of Natural Trendsetters Hair Salon, the first and the best natural hair salon in South Florida. We've been in business going on 20 years now. 1997, we brought a concept here to South Florida that everyone told me it would never work. And I knew that once women found that there was an alternative to chemicals, that they would embrace it because your hair is healthier, it's stronger, and I just knew that I wanted to be the one to help sisters embrace this concept. And I just went with my gut and we pushed through, and 20 years later we're still here. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad for you because you know, we're as hairstylists doing cuts, coloring, and all that, you know, now that we're kind of pushed to do natural hair, you know, we are. But it's a lot of, what I tell a lot of my clients is, why you're not embracing natural? You know what I mean? If you're going to be natural, be natural. Wear the hair.
It's funny that you say you're pushed to do more natural hair, because years ago when I was doing natural hair, everybody's looking at me like, because I'm a cosmetologist, I cut, color, I do everything. I just created techniques that women could wear and still look glamorous. You know, a lot of people think because you go natural you can't be fly anymore, you don't comb your hair and you look crazy. And I just am trying to help them to embrace it, because you're not used to it. You know what I mean? We weren't given a how-to manual to deal with our hair, and our hair is so diverse. It's from curly to kinky to wavy, you know, to even straight. I've seen straight kinky hair.
Okay, so I have some clients who they're transitioning into natural. Now the biggest problem is finding that perfect product for their hair. So do you have any tips on, you know, how to find the perfect product for their hair texture without breaking the bank? Yeah,
a lot of people are hair junkies, and you know, they go on YouTube trying to find people to tell them a brand. But I like to tell people what ingredients they should be looking for in products. So if your hair is dry, you're looking for moisture. You're looking for things that say hydrate and moisture and, you know, anything that's going to moisturize the hair. If your hair is breaking, then you need more protein. You need something to strengthen the hair. Even with oils, you know, people just want to put a bunch of natural oils in their hair. Coconut oil is a strengthener. Olive oil is a moisturizer. So if it has olive oil in it, then you know you want to lean towards that product if you're looking for moisture. So I really teach my people how to read labels so that they're more of an educated consumer.
That makes perfect sense.
Now, do you recommend natural hair is for everybody?
Natural hair, the look, is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't like it. You know, I've done women's hair, and when they look in the mirror, they hate it. And they leave and they're like, I can't walk around like this. I look crazy. They get 1,000 compliments and they just still don't like it. They prefer the way they look. You have the alternative. You can wear your hair straight or curly. You know what I mean? So I'm really into the health of hair. And if your hair can be healthy, then that's what's up. That's what I'm embracing.
But I've seen some natural hair that weren't healthy.
That one, yeah, it can be damaged and natural.
Well, healthy.
A lot of people, they don't take care of it. It's all about hair care.
Right. It's all, in anything, I think when it comes to doing hair, it's all about hair care. And I think that, okay, so if they're going natural, they should find a natural stylist to to change them into that transition where they're comfortable with it. Because they try to do it at home, that don't work, right?
Yeah, a lot of natural Easters think that they don't trust hairdressers. A lot of them went natural because they had to, not because they wanted to. Like they might have had hair loss, their edges broke out, from just not dealing with hair care. And they don't trust natural. They don't trust natural styles, they don't touch cosmetologists, and they're on YouTube trying to figure it out. They tell each other, if you're going natural, girl, you're gonna have to learn how to deal with it. And that's not the case. Like, I've been studying hair for 25 years. You need a professional. You don't go to your cousin to get a professional service done. Get your hair cut and stuff like that. People cutting their hair at home themselves. I can't cut my own hair, and I'm a cosmetologist.
So if someone came into your shop and they were transitioning from natural to straight, do you prefer to do the big chop, or do you prefer to just let it kind of grow out and do
Well, transition is definitely the hardest part because they're embracing it at the time. I give them the option. If you do a big chop, it definitely grows back faster. But if you're not ready and you're not there yet, we have a lot of protective styles that you can wear to, I call it bringing you across the water.
That's true. That's catchy.
Yeah.
Well, Simone, we thank you for joining us. We don't want you to go anywhere. Do you mind sticking around for shop
talk?
talk?
I love it. I love shop talk. Let's get into it.
Okay, great. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Shop Talk Live. The good, the bad, the ugly. So what are we talking about today?
Well, the topic is about dreads.
Dreads, okay.
And maintaining it.
Okay.
Because I need to know.
And maintaining and length. When should they be cut? Because I've seen people walk around with dreads down to almost their ankles. And so you got all this heaviness going on and it's like thinning out up here. So it's like at some point just cut it. Like, what's the purpose of it? What's the point of that? Like, is that like a religion or something? Like, somebody tell me, please.
I don't really like to refer to them as dreads because when they are dreads, they look dreadful. So
there's a difference.
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I do locks.
The difference is the ones that
when it's
look
dreadful,
like
when it's dreadful and not taken care of and just growing out of your head.
So locks.
I think you can be safe to call that dreads. Now, dreadlocks is a term that has been coined for locks. You know what I mean? But locks are like cultivated hair, people that take care of their hair and get it maintained and things like that.
I stand corrected.
But some people do look at it as a religion. They don't cut their hair because the Bible says don't put a razor to your head. You know what I mean? And that's the part of the Bible that they're embracing, and they just really let it grow. When it's unhealthy though, because you can have unhealthy locks that are thinning and breaking at the root, and you have to cut it to regenerate the growth. You can't keep twisting and refixing and trying to, it's not gonna catch. The weight is gonna, like you said, it just thins it out.
Because around the edges, and because I had a client and she had them for so many years, and then she's like, took them out all around here, everything is thin. And
it's traction. It's traction. When you put it in a ponytail all the time, just like with weaves or any
hair,
traction,
yeah, right?
it's hair. It'll fall out. Yeah.
And then you start seeing
Don't do that.
back here.
Yeah.
I think they should let go.
Like I have a lot of brothers who are having like male pattern baldness, and they come to me like, "Yo, what do you think?" And I have to keep it real with them. Like, there's a point where it's like, all right, it's not coming back, or it's not growing. You know what I mean?
Forgive me for this, but can you go and tell Stevie to let it go? Just let it go. Apparently, somebody not telling
Some people
them,
just ain't letting it go. Some people just not.
Okay, so
let it go.
let's get into the learning how to do dreads on YouTube.
It's crazy.
Can you tell me how you do?
Listen,
how to do dreads?
first of all, I think YouTube is the devil. Only because there's some good information on YouTube. Don't get it twisted. There is some good information. But you have to have discernment. You know what I mean? Like, you have to know what sounds right and what doesn't sound right. You know what I mean? Because you got a lot of people just that only do their own hair that's on there telling the masses what to do with their hair. And it's just not logical. It just doesn't work. You know, I remember the days when people used to bring magazines and say, I like this hairstyle. You literally have girls coming with their phone now trying to teach me how to style their hair the way that you do. I'm like, excuse me,
They
ma'am.
text you that.
I'm like, bruh, the reason that doesn't look right is because she did that wrong.
Well, did you get the Gorilla Glue?
Okay. First of all, this gel. And they got their little care package. They got their little Gorilla Gel care package. Bringing it in like they helping me out. I'm like, no, I refuse. That's where I draw the line.
You know what I'm mad at? I'm mad at the Chinese, yo.
Okay. Girl. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show.
That's a whole nother show.
Yes.
Whole nother show.
Dread on so on.
Listen.
Twist the front.
They study everything that we do. They study everything that we do and they duplicate it. You know what I'm saying? Like even the lace fronts. The lace fronts was for theater and for women who have total hair loss. And they're selling it in the beauty supply store. And our poor sisters are going there just signing up like, stick it on, do whatever you gotta do. I want to be
I want to look like that.
Give it to me.
I want to blow it in the wind.
Here, let me go in the back and get it glued up.
Just slap that
Just-
glue right there.
I tell them, I'm gonna give you what you need, not what you want.
Yeah, we need to go back to that.
But they don't want to hear that.
They don't want to hear that.
So Simone, someone like me come in and that's totally natural and I sit in your chair and I'm like, Simone, I want you to be my stylist. I mean, what do you recommend for me?
Well, it really depends. I talk to you a lot about your lifestyle and how often you like to mess with your hair. If you're good with your hair and you have a knack, I'm gonna give you a boss cut and you can do your wash and goes and go. But if you're like, listen, I can't do anything. I want to get up and go. I don't want to mess with it. I'm gonna give you a nice twist where you can wear it twisted and for a week and then you can pull it out for a week. You got 2 weeks of hairstyle and then you come back. And I take you out the equation.
Well, I'm not that kind of girl. I like to wash and go. I like my color. You can trim it. But I do get this a lot. People see me on the street and they're like, oh, how do you get your hair like that? I'm like, oh,
It's beautiful.
Start with your mama and your daddy.
That's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right.
Yeah.
But everybody looks at my hair or looks at other people and they be like, well, how can I get my texture? You gotta do twist out.
Right.
And they don't be willing to do that.
Right.
It takes time for texture to change also. It doesn't happen overnight. A lot of people
Right.
don't understand that. Like, you have to soften that hair up. You have to go in and
And healthy hair.
Yeah.
Healthy hair curls well.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of split ends and it's dry and broken, it's not gonna curl like that. Yeah.
Well, today was good. I enjoyed you, Simone.
Me too. Thanks for
Thank you,
having
Simone.
me. I'm coming back. Y'all gonna be able to keep me away.
We want to
All right.
thank you, Simone, for joining us today. We also want to thank our sponsor, Design Essential and Beauty Element.
And subscribe to us on our channel on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Shop Talk Live, The Good, The Bad, and The Ugly. And follow us on Instagram, Shop Talk Live, GBU. And if you have any topic you want us to talk about, email us on shoptalklive@gmail.com. Thanks for watching us in Shop Talk Live, The Good, The Bad, The Ugly.